Bear with me as I try not to cry as I talk about Nice over this process video that I did earlier. His character to be Hero X is possibly one of the most tragic characters of an anime or donghua that I've seen in a very long time. And I think it just kind of goes to show, one, how powerful this show is, but also like the message that it's sending, that society, even with the best intentions, can be so cruel to people with their expectations of perfection. You see that even from episode 1, it almost seems like when he jumps, it's almost kind of a comedic moment. I think because of Lin Ling's and his reaction. And in hindsight, when you think about all the backstory that we've been given about Nice since then, it's now very heartbreaking. And we see from episode 2 just how much this character had to sacrifice to be a quote hero. And even then it was all a lie, because even Shand said, I used fear to create you into the hero that you are. We see how he used that fear. He used manipulation and gaslighting and grooming and abuse to form Nice into this hero, and made his best friend into his enemy. And I'm going to say best friend in quotes because we all know who that was. And as we see Nice move on through this story, he makes these terrible decisions because I don't feel like he thinks he has a choice. Of course, he does, but I think that he wants to avoid any further abuse and pain caused by his boss. He's just going to keep his head down and do what he's told. And that is such a real behavior for abuse victims. And I just really hope that his story won't end here, because I really do not like the message that could send to people. If you give up, you'll be free. And I also think him introducing the questions, who am I? What am I doing here? And then having those questions go unresolved would just be really awful writing, really painful to see him not ever be able to know those answers, because he has never truly been able to be himself. He has always been this illusion, this creation, this false person. It's just so sad to me that this character did everything he could, even though he made very awful decisions. I want the message, and I hope the message will be that even when you do make mistakes because of how you were treated, those are your mistakes that you need to own up to, and there is hope for you. There is a chance for you to be a better person. So I hope he has a happy ending, and I want you all to know that you can have a happy ending too. Thank you.